Okay.
Right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A very, very warm welcome into the to the EVES auction room here at Victoria Street, Hamilton. My name's Chartwell. My role today is to simply coattail the fantastic work of our marketing consultants. We've got an absolutely awesome team at EVES in our two branches. They do a marvellous job out there, and it is an absolute pleasure to come over and call their auctions for them, just to coattail their fantastic work. We've got Amber, she's looking after all the technology in the auction room here this morning. We've also got Janine and Mark, our respective branch managers. They're on hand to assist you. Just pop your hand up if you've got any questions, any queries, or any concerns throughout proceedings, and we will overcome those instantly, because they have got an absolute wealth of knowledge as well. Auctions, they're no different to any real estate transaction, and I'm sure plenty of you have been through those sorts of transactions. We do have documentation. Let's quickly cover that off. And then we'll get on with it and offer you the three fantastic properties that we've got this morning. The buyers and sellers guide, that's put out by the Real Estate Authority, goes right back to 2008. They are available over there on the stand, but you've probably got more of them in the glove box of your car than what we've got in our supply rooms, because we do have to hand them out to everybody throughout proceedings. You'll bid today on the basis that we've provided that document. If you haven't got one, make sure you grab one off the table over there. Also on that table, folks, are finalised copies of the contract of sale. It's been circulated in draft form, as you see there on the screen. By way of any bidding, I'm going to assume that you've read, understood, and accept that contract. We certainly trust that you've consulted with your solicitor and had them cast their eye over the record of title, because you are bidding at the auction. We are deemed to have accepted the vendor's title without any rights of requisition. A standard process with buying through auction as well. The other standard process is obviously your bids are on a cash, unconditional basis. No conditions in there at all. It's cash. Cash is king in today's market, and when the hammer comes down in your favour today, you've bought the property lock, stock and barrel. So the content of the conduct of auction, that was all set out on the front page in this section here. That's what you see there up on the screen there in blue. Again, I'm not going to go through that. You've obviously had the opportunity to peruse that. I've just confirmed a couple of interesting things for you. One is your requirements and your obligations, should you be a successful purchaser, is obviously to give us your autograph, and that seals the deal, signing the contract, of course. And the other thing that you're also required to do immediately on completion of the auction is to pay your deposit. Now, we only ask for 10% of the purchase price here today, folks. The balance is then payable on settlement date, and I'll confirm those settlement dates on each property as we work our way through them. So pretty straightforward, folks. The other thing I just want to cover off is vendor bidding. There's still a little bit of fear out there in the marketplace over many years about vendor bids being used by auctioneers to push the price up. That's an absolute load of nonsense. It's never been the case. The only reason that I would use a vendor bid, folks, is if I've only got one person participating in the auction and I'm too far away from our sellers' instructions on where they will continue discussions with you, or where they have set their reserve price. It is simply a technique to work alongside you, work with you, navigating you through the pathway to what I call the negotiating platform, at which time will be below the seller's reserve price. I'll pause the auction and we'll keep the discussions going at that juncture as well. So pretty straightforward. I'll disclose any vendor bids to you. Funnily enough, I'll use those words. It's a vendor bid or it's with me. Be very clear. If I do that, I am below the seller's instructions. They are essentially saying thanks, no thanks. If you want to purchase their property, you will need to be above that. The other thing I just want to cover off, folks, is before I'm happy to answer any questions, is we do have registered telephone bidding on the first property. We have all the documentation signed, approved by our buyers and our sellers to accept those bids via the telephone. So if you hear any bids being submitted by one of the agents with the phone to the ear, it is our telephone bidder participating. Talking about telephone bidders, I'm sure you're probably watching via the live stream. Good morning, welcome to the auction, and good luck with your endeavours today. For those that are watching all around the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to the EVES auction room here this morning. Any questions, folks, before we press on? We've got three outstanding offerings for you this morning. No questions? Excellent. That tells me all the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed, all the ticks are done, so let's move straight on to our first offering as it comes up on the screen here. It is the property at 233 Bankwood Road. Now, Aman Bali and Siobhan McCarthy. Now, if you don't already know them, folks, Aman and Siobhan, they have such a way with homes that even the bricks are charmed by them, so they do an outstanding job out there. The legal aspects of 233 Bankwood Road, folks, fairly simple, straightforward. Freehold estate, 650 square metres of land, more or less is what you buy. SA 6D folio 1117 is the record of title in the South Auckland Registry Office. And as I mentioned, this one does have registered telephone bidding on it. The settlement date is the 6th of December 2024. Any other changes to the channels listed all along?
I think it's 9th of December.
9th of December?
Yes.
We've got the 6th of December on the contract in front of me. Can you just check that?
9th of December.
9th on the contract.
9th of December?
Yeah.
Okay.
The contract says 9th.
Okay, cool. That's it's not on my one. That's why we confirm these things so everybody is bidding with absolute certainty, folks. Be very, very clear. You're bidding on the basis of a settlement of the 9th of December. So obviously that number's just been turned upside down somewhere along the way. So just a little clerical area, but everything's all sorted out now. So no other changes to the channels list, Aman? Everything's all there circulated?
Yes.
Yeah, excellent. So location, location, location. Hey, so I know it's a cliche that's been around a long time, but it really does apply to this property. It's just minutes from the Chartwell shopping centre, zone for the Hukanui school there. It really is prime family territory here, or may even be an investor's playground. If that's the sort of property you're looking for, then this could well tick the boxes for you as well. I say that because it's got 3 double bedrooms, you've got the double wardrobes. We all know a wardrobe can never be too big or too small. This one here, it's really just about, just like Goldilocks, this one is just right. Doesn't matter who you are or how much gear you've got to put in there. The entertainer's deck, well, that's so large you'll wonder if it's the deck that's hosting the parties, not you. So bring your barbecue skills here, folks. This deck has got space for everybody to enjoy, particularly during those summer months that are not too far. Well, we're starting to experience them now. See everybody out there, you know, shorts and t-shirts there tells you that summer is on the way. That's where you're going to spend all your time here, is on that big deck as well. If you've got a project or a hobby or just need a place to hide when things get busy, well, the garage at this property's got you covered as well. So there you go. 233 Bankwood Road. Where do we say go, boys? Looking for an opening bid now? Would you like to get us underway, or are we going to wait for the phone bidder? Who'd like to start us away? We're at the business end of the auction now, folks. No such thing as a silent auction in the EVES auction room.
680.
$680,000. We've got an opening bid with our phone bidder now at $680,000, and on the bike and peddling now at 680,000. Happy to take a $20,000 rise. Somebody round me to 7. Here's your opportunity now. First call now at 680. Second time. Third, last opportunity. Happy to advance on behalf of the seller then at $700,000. Vendor bid, just providing that roadmap to success for you at $700,000. It's a vendor bid, be clearly with me, at 700,000. Happy to take another 20 from there. Do we say another 20 on the phone, or do we say it here in the room? Here's the opportunity now, folks, at 700,000. Chasing down that $20,000 rise. First call now. Second time. Third. Give them the right advice there, Iman.
705?
No, sir, can't take it at that sort of level. Too early for that. 720 is where we need to be.
Cool.
Heading in the right direction. So it's called, you called a bit? No?
I'm not
Okay.
at 720.
Sorry? You're not? Okay. That's okay, sir. No problems at all. Can't sell it to you at that sort of level. Need to be well ahead of that. $720,000 have we got from our phone bidder there?
No.
First call. Second. Last chance before I move it along. All right, well, I'm happy to move it along on behalf of the seller then at $720,000. We've got value in the property here. I know we're going to do better than that. At $720, it's a vendor bid at this point in time. at 720. At 720, 740 can we say?
No way.
Here's your opportunity here. At $720,000, just got a couple of bargain hunters around today. Okay, that's okay, no problems. We know we're going to do better than this sort of level for this type of property, folks. At 720. Do you want to pop your 5 in now, sir, and then you can have a chat with the vendors? Don't like your chances, but happy to give you that opportunity. No? Okay. Man, I'm more than happy to advance on behalf of our sellers here to $740,000. If I don't get any participation from this level, I'm simply going to close the auction. Be very clear, folks. If I close the auction, it is open slather. Conditional buyers can come forward and put offers to the vendors as well. At $740,000, be clear, it's with me. Vendor bid at 740. Take anything on top, here's your opportunity. Put yourself in front for the negotiation process if you wish. But I need that decision now.
No.
First call now at 740.
Good.
Second time. Third, last opportunity in or out. Okay, auction's closed. We're going to hand it back to you, Mark. We've got a little bit more work to do as far as that one is to find the right buyer for that one. So auction is now closed. The property is very much available. Talk to Aman at any stage if you need any further assistance. Right, let's move straight on to our second property for the morning this morning, and that is the property at 176 Arbor May Drive. Now, you're in the best hands with Tracy and Warren. They're two agents that are so dedicated. They know every property that they market right down to the very last brick and blade of grass. That's how efficient and effective Tracy O'Brien and Warren Pledger are. The legal aspects of this property, a freehold estate, 673 square metres of land, more or less, all described in record of title 304238, of course, housed in the South Auckland Registry Office. Now, the heat pump and the gas heater in the lounge, they do stay. They do stay, but they are as is. There's no warranties that go with those. So, and the workbench in the garage is excluded.
Correct.
Vendor's taking that with them. So, okay. And 12th of December, just confirming, Tracy?
Yes.
12th December. Yep, we got that right. Any other changes to the chattels or anything?
No.
So on we go, folks, for a description about the property. Have a look at it there on the screen there. This property has been absolutely crafted to perfection. It's got those 4 generous sized bedrooms. You know, a skilled joiner, cabinet maker picked this home for its unbeatable quality, and it absolutely shows when you go through this home. Superb, superb, superb. In fact, Warren, we were having a conversation a little bit earlier that I think you said, what was it, two double beds in the master bedroom and still room to swing a cat, was it?
Correct.
That's how big the master bedroom is, folks. So if you're looking for that extra space, or indeed if you're looking for serenity and scenery at your doorstep, you've certainly got it here. You can enjoy the parks, the walkways, the picture perfect pond with the 2 local white ducks as well there. Arbor and May, as funnily enough they are called there. So, you know, who just might welcome you to the neighbourhood? Well, it may be Arbor or May. So they'll certainly keep you quacking around in this location. The open plan living, well, that really does bring people together there. It's spacious, it's inviting, and it's just as perfect for those cosy evenings if that's what you want, or indeed those lively family gatherings. There really is room for everybody at 176 Arbor May Drive. Double garage plus the extra parking, so if you've got the trailer or the boat or a fleet of vehicles, this property's got space for all your toys and then some. So in your hands, buyers, where do we say go for this property? You are definitely buying quality when you buy 176 Arbor May Drive. Looking for an opening bid. Where do we go? Not here to dilly-dally at the EVES auctions, folks. Here to get on with it. That's what we do at EVES. We just get on with business. That's why our agents are so very efficient out there in the marketplace. First call for a starter on Arbor May. Second time. Third. Last opportunity. Okay, we obviously haven't identified any cash for the property today, so I'm going to close the auction. Now, we're actually going to go straight into phase 3 of the marketing campaign with this property, and if you are looking to buy this property, all you need is a mere $995,000. now priced and on the market for sale at $995,000. If you've got that to spend, you would be well wise to invest it in this property. It is a superb property indeed. The auction is now closed. Right, back we go to Aman and Siobhan again, and this time they've been marketing 31 Wilshire Drive. Now, Aman and Siobhan, they're so skilled at real estate that even the houses are excited to meet them when they go and do their appraisals and get them listed. When we look at the real estate, at the legal aspects of the property, 179500 is the record of title that confirms you get a freehold estate, and with that you also get 600 square metres of land plus an undivided half share of a further 123 square metres. 10 weeks from today's date, Aman, is the settlement date. Any changes to the channels that's been circulated? See, I told you guys, they just dot their I's and cross their T's. Absolutely superb indeed. Well, your kitchen goals in this property, folks, are absolutely 100% achieved. You've got ample storage, you've got the gas cooking. This kitchen is absolutely ready for both the gourmet meals and those inevitable snack runs in the middle of the night as well. The open plan living, well, that's flooded with sunshine. Step out onto that alfresco deck there, make the most of your indoor-outdoor living, and just think of those summer barbecues ahead, just around the corner. Year-round comfort, well, it is right at your fingertips of this property here. You've got the heat pump, the wall heaters, the ceiling fans, and you've even got the smart vent system as well. It's like having your own personal weather station indoors to keep you nice and snug and cosy in the winter and cool and calm in the summer. With outdoor oasis, well, as I mentioned, you've got that 600 square metres of land, more or less. It's fully fenced. You've got the manicured gardens, the fruit trees, plenty of lawn for the kids and pets to roam around, and it really is your private sanctuary that awaits. Your hands buyers, where do we say go for this one? For an opening bid for number 31 Wilshire Drive. Tell you now, folks, if you don't buy at the EVES auctions, you run the risk of missing out, because the way our team work, it is not going to be very long at all. You're going to drive past this property, the signboard is going to be decorated with a great big fat SOLD, because it won't take long at all. Fantastic property, this one here at Wilshire Drive. First call for an opening bid. Second time, last opportunity for cash. Obviously no cash for this one there. Aman, I'll close the auction. We're going to move on straight into phase 3 with this one as well. We're going to price the property at a mere $899,000. Just confirm that for me.
Yep.
List price, folks, of $899,000. Like I said, don't dilly-dally. Get in the car, get it cranked up, get out there and view that property, because it's not going to last. I know what Aman's like when he's on the job. He's going to have that sold in no time. Priced at $899,000. That concludes our offerings today, folks. On behalf of the team at EVES, thanks for your attendance and enjoy the rest of your beautiful Waikato day. Thank you.